Let me tell you something most people refuse to accept. Happiness isn't something that happens to you. It isn't luck, chance, or something tied to your bank account, the weather, or other people's behavior. Happiness is deliberate. It's a skill. It's a battle you choose to fight every single day, especially when life turns its back on you, especially when the storm is raging. The world isn't going to hand you joy on a silver platter. You have to get up and take it. You have to command your mind to align with strength, not weakness. And that requires effort. Every morning, the moment your feet touch the floor, you face a choice. Will you lead your attitude, or will circumstances lead it for you? That choice defines everything. When life hits hard, the lazy mind seeks pity. The strong mind searches for purpose. Pain is a signal, not a sentence. The moment you let chaos dictate your inner world, you lose power. And when you lose power, you lose peace. Strength isn't built in comfort, it's forged in fire. Train your thoughts when exhaustion strikes. Focus your spirit when it aches. Smile when it feels impossible. That smile is not fake, it's fuel. Push yourself to display joy, not because life is easy, but because you are stronger than what you are enduring. Waiting for life to improve before choosing happiness is a fool's game. Stop waiting. Begin becoming. There will be days you feel broken, days when joy seems foreign, days when disappearing seems easier. Those are the days that define you. Those are the days that separate the weak from the unshakable. Peace is built in the dark. Joy is created when the world tells you it's impossible. That is power. That is resilience. That is what separates the average from the unstoppable. You don't need permission to be happy. You don't need perfection. You need high standards, mental, emotional, and spiritual. No matter what life throws, you rise. Not because life is fair, but because you've trained yourself to rise anyway. That is the mark of warriors, leaders, humans built to overcome. The moment you allow others to control your joy, you give away the keys to your soul. Take them back. You decide what occupies your mind. You decide what flows through your heart. Stop feeding pain, feed vision. Stop repeating the story of your suffering. Write the story of your triumph. Speak with power. Think with purpose. Walk knowing that happiness is an act of will, not a stroke of luck. Every morning, repeat it. Today I choose strength. Today I choose joy. Today I rise. Speak it until your spirit obeys it, until your attitude becomes unbreakable. Life is heavy, but you are heavier. You were forged for this moment. Life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. Happiness is not a gift. It's a product of discipline, vision, and effort. Do it every day, especially when it's hardest. Especially when no one is watching, especially when pain gnaws at your bones. One day, you'll wake up and realize happiness isn't something you chased, it's something you became. Happiness isn't stumbled upon, it's built brick by brick, step by step, thought by thought. Waiting to feel good before you act is surrender. Happiness comes from daily discipline. It's earned in silence, in struggle, in solitude. Most people refuse to accept that. They wait for life to hand them better days. The uncommon rise regardless. You can't control what happens, but you control how you interpret it. That interpretation builds your emotional life. Seek peace, think peace. Seek purpose, act purposefully. No one else will live in your mind or carry your mindset. You build yourself or you break yourself. No middle ground exists. Every morning, life gives you a choice. Stay stagnant or grow. Give in or push forward. Wait for happiness or forge it with your own hands. Happiness requires effort, not sometimes, every day. You must train for joy, train for peace. Life will push. Your default response will either break you or drive you. Your default is built through repetition. Train your mind to endure, not fold. When life is hard, habits speak louder than motivation. They are shaped by practice, not wishes. Waiting to feel good before acting is weakness disguised as logic. Act first. Inspiration follows. Happiness isn't chased, it's generated. If you wait for others to change, you surrender power. You have one shot at today, and it's yours. Life is a test. It will challenge you. But when you push yourself to rise, even broken, you become unstoppable. Those who succeed aren't the lucky, they're the relentless. They decide daily to align emotions with mission, not misery. Happiness comes from self-command. Discipline is the tool, not motivation, not luck. Discipline moves regardless of feelings, builds momentum, cultivates confidence, and produces happiness that can't be shaken. In chaos, discipline is your anchor. In pain, it is your sword. Discipline means doing the hard thing when no one is watching, waking with intention, choosing action over comfort, saying no to indulgence, repeating effort until inner resistance bends. Discipline builds habits that yield unshakable strength. That strength is peace. That peace is joy. That joy is freedom. When pain hits, discipline lifts you. It extends a hand to yourself. I know this hurts, but we move anyway. This voice is built through repetition, through daily commitment. Weakness comes dressed as comfort, distraction, or rest. Discipline chooses growth. You don't need life to be perfect to rise. You need relentless will. You need a reason strong enough to silence excuses. Misery is not your prison. It is your call to action. Stop waiting. Start building. Build when exhausted. Build when unseen. Build when doubt screams. Your future self demands it. Gratitude is your weapon. Not shallow, not convenient. Gratefulness under fire is a sword, shield, and compass. It keeps you anchored. It rewires your mind to see possibility in struggle. Pain lies. Gratitude reveals truth. You are still here, still capable, still breathing. You are more resilient than you know. Stop seeking rescue. No one will save your mindset but you. Misery grows when ignored. Healing requires action. Take one step today. Speak truth to your pain. Cut excuses. Silence distractions. Capacity means nothing without decision. Decision means nothing without action. Your mornings define your life. They either build the future or bury it beneath excuses. Your first thoughts set the tone. Lead them. Don't react blindly. Discipline your mind. Act before motivation shows up. Create your energy. Set the standard. Decide your focus. Command your day. That's where champions are made. Excuses are thieves. Every delay, every hesitation teaches weakness. Don't let your first hour slip. Rise with purpose. Prepare your mind before the world imposes chaos. Your environment will never be perfect. Anchor yourself from within. Lead your thoughts, your energy, your life. Thoughts create emotions. Emotions shape reality. Train your thoughts. Observe them. Filter them. Replace lies with truth. Gratitude, vision, and principle are your tools. Your inner world determines your outer world. Master it. You are not your feelings. You are not your mistakes. You are the observer, the commander. You decide what grows in your mind. Pain is inevitable. Chaos is inevitable. Weakness is optional. You choose who you become. Every moment, every thought, every action counts. Rise, especially when it hurts. Act, especially when fear whispers. Speak power into your soul, especially when doubt shouts. Discipline builds your mental muscle. Gratitude sharpens it. Vision directs it. Strength sustains it. Joy becomes your foundation, not fleeting but unshakable. No external force can take it. Happiness is your creation. You are the builder. You are the commander. You are the warrior. Lead yourself. Master your mind. Forge your joy. The storms will come, but they will not break you. Not if you command your inner world. Your mornings, your choices, your discipline, they define you. You either rise with intention or sink into excuses. There is no neutral. Excuses steal time, energy, and potential. You don't wait to feel ready. You act anyway. You reclaim your power. You reclaim your life. Life will test you. Adversity will strip illusions. Misery will demand surrender. But you don't surrender. You rise. You build. You respond with joy. You choose strength. You choose discipline. You choose happiness every day, in every storm, until it becomes who you are. This is your responsibility. This is your gift. This is your power. Lead yourself. Command your mind. Build your joy. You are unshakable. You are unstoppable. You are free.